I require no shelter beyond my own fortitude. I say as I shiver uncontrollably.
Trust me, hey, I'm half orc and I'm not down for all this cold.
No, this sucks. I'm gonna hide in the tent. Fuck this weather.
Yep.
I yell at the glass. Do your worst!
I didn't hear you, idiot, or else you dragging your corpse back home for your loved ones.
Ha! I doubt you'd be able to.
Yep.
Is that a challenge?
Yes.
The only
I reluctantly head inside shelter.
The only one who can be outside the tent without taking damage would be Zulamon, and even he would be pushed to probably take 1 point of damage per turn. Because he has that ring of warmth.
Yeah, I got my flame blade ignited, so.
Because I missed a few rounds, so you know, my character is half orc and half gnome. She kind of looks like a goblin at first glance.
I want you all to know I'm coming inside because not because I'm a coward. I would totally punch the cold.
I think everyone's huddled up in the yurts. So,
Yeah, my system of guarding myself is. It hits me in the back of the head. I'll probably notice it.
Yo.
I poke my head out every once in a while and look around for threats.
and I suppose that flame blade I have is off enough heat where I can post guard duty for a couple hours, for a few.
Yo.
Basically, roll up into the tightest ball I can and try to find the warmest nook I can squeeze myself into to survive the cold with my tiny little body.
I breathe heavily on anyone I notice looking particularly chill, as is the manner of my tribe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna hang out next to the fire.
I'll roll a dot 8. 1, 2. Ooh, calm. That's gonna hurt.
No.
Y'all are like chilling in your urt, and well, trying not to chill.
Trying not to chill and
Oh, right.
Who takes that?
Kime.
What the hell just hit me like a truck? Jesus Christ.
If
Who
y'all
hurt
wish to
you,
go
my friend?
outside,
I will destroy them.
You can go outside to see what it is.
We're in the tent too, so whatever.
Well, now there's a giant hole on the side of the tent, so you can see this gigantic creature outside. He looks kind of like a dwarf, but he's 20-something foot.
Has he clearly harmed one of my party members?
Wielding an enormous axe.
Oh, I charge him.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of human.
yeah, I think that guy over there is
I
on
go
his
right
period.
after him. Finally, a worthy challenge.
hell is English?
Oh no.
Can I gore with my horn?
Jeez, I'm gonna cuddle up to Henry the Healer and bug him for a favor.
Yo, can you get me that one heal?
Do I see his token on the board anywhere?
Actually, I know what I'm going to do.
So we roll initiative.
Yeah.
I guess that's medium and long range and point blank range.
Yeah, that's dependent on the. You just pick any one of them for the any arrow for your initiative.
I guess I pull up it.
Fuck.
This big guy yells, I will eat well tonight.
Did my attempt to stab him with my horns work, or has that not been resolved?
You'll have to wait till your turn. You need to roll initiative for Kaz.
I
Okay,
think
yeah.
I did.
8,
I'm in
so,
there somewhere.
Yeah, so looks like Questor, the Ranger Rogue is up first.
Yes, I should have put blank range with my bow.
Yeah, the initial roller's not working properly.
No.
To do
Is low initiative good in this edition?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
You
hell. Initiative for me and Morton.
Morden doesn't have one. He's a new character sheet. So I haven't even put one on his yet. And yours, you've added a weapon, so it's breaking it. I have to fix it.
Oh.
I didn't add a weapon. That was just a weapon I had when I initially created my character. I have done literally to my character sheet since the last time I played. That was way back on Riverboat. Fact, I'm actually. It looks like my character's still at half health from back then too.
Yeah. Shard, Talesian, and I, and Zalmond are all the same health that we ended the last battle with.
It's still not doing what it's supposed to. I don't understand why it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
You did not make the appropriate sacrifices to your god.
Shard, it looks like you've been. Why have you got a sling listed and there's not a sling on here? I don't understand that. That's not. Oh, because I have a different token selected. That's why. Stupid.
I think you're smart. It's already by far the most complicated sort of macros that I've encountered in a role-playing game. I like them though.
I'm not sure why the dagger's not working for you, but
Probably missing it for
now the war loot's working. I doubt very seriously you're going to be using daggers very often anyway.
What the fuck is a war loot?
Oh, I'll show you.
Is it like a guitar with blades on it that you hit people with?
Essentially.
That's awesome.
create for the character.
My character is half orc and half gnome. Her parents were adventurers back in the day, and to honor on both of her parents, she took up both of their specialties, being a bard and being a barbarian. She is a barbarian, and she's a little tiny barbarian.
So this is 5e. I give you inspiration just for barbarian. That's delightful. I also just imagine it's like a loot with like a sword like tied to it. With,
There it is.
Connect with them.
I do not understand why it's not closing correctly and allowing the third weapon to work. I'm doing something wrong here.
Probably
It's the
missing a
dwarf loot
bracket
in
somewhere.
Discord.
Oh, no wonder I got the wrong token selected once again.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. You're not gonna fool me again. Little George Bush humor there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you say it the George Bush way or the real way?
I didn't really
It
commit to
sounds
it.
like he moving
A
into the
bush.
bush way.
Bushism.
I kind of miss George Bush. He was folksy and charming in a way that Trump is not.
I miss the money that he gave me when
I
I was
mean,
in
if
the
we're
army.
going to have an evil asshole, I'll be president. At least have one that's comically incompetent, not dangerously stupid.
Nah, they all do the same thing the guy before him did.
Well,
They're not in charge. They're not in charge of anything. They just do what they're told.
It's
Just
all
like
the
all the
old
ones before. President Bush wasn't in charge of the country.
I
what's
should
his name, the
say
vice
I'm
president
Canadian,
was.
so I have
Dick,
no
Dick
stake in
Cheney
it.
was Dick Cheney was calling the shots. I mean, whenever 9/11 happened, what did they do? They went after Dick Cheney and put him under the mountain before they even went to find where George Bush was.
God, I've opened Pandora's
He was
box.
in the mountain. He was underground in the mountain before they even sent the airplane to go pick up George Bush.
I regret everything. I play role-playing games to escape from real-life bullshit. I just want to stab a fucking giant with my horde.
Does that mean you're horny?
In what sense of the word? Yes.
Is there the ability to like delay turns in this edition?
Yeah, it's called waiting.
I imagine at GM's discretion.
You can wait one segment at a time.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I can go pee. I feel like I've already rolled for my gore attacks, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
I can get the attack macro to work. I just can't seem to get the
that's-
initiative one to work. I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong with it. Oh well.
Sorry,
Maybe there's
bro.
no weapon speed on the weapon table.
Could you roll an initiative for my character and drop me in there? Like if you hit my token and hit initiative, will it work for you? have it go at the end of the initiative, or I can just like always go on the same initiative as Taliasin or something like that.
With weapons,
You got to put another.
if you're using weapons, you usually stick with the same.
You got to put another weapon in his weapon table. You only got 2 weapons in there.
Smoke casters tend to reroll because
It's not going to work unless you put a 3rd weapon in his weapon table.
Can you repeat that? You kind of roboted out for me.
yeah.
Put a 3rd
For
weapon.
combat, if you're using the same weapon, you don't have to really re-roll.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I can get the damn initiative. I can't get the initiative tracker, the initiative thing to work. We'll figure it out later.
You,
But
you have to put a 3rd weapon in his weapon table. You only have 2 in there. You got to put a 3rd weapon in before it'll work.
oh, and Muradon, he.
All you have
The
is
third
club
one
and
is
dagger.
The third one is a missile weapon. Does that hurt it, Garg?
No, it shouldn't have anything to do with it. He's got a club, a dagger, and a sling. But for some reason, I can't get the last one to work correctly.
I probably need to put maybe if I put the speed factors in all of them.
No.
Yeah, put speed factor in.
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, you got to
What's
put speed
the
factor.
dagger? 2?
On the table itself, yeah, for the initiative to work, but for it to pop up.
That could be
There's
why
only
it's not
2
working.
weapons on my thing.
Okay, Wes, I see what you did wrong.
What is it?
You need another line.
Yeah, you only got 2 lines on the weapon table. You need a 3rd one.
No, I'm talking about in the initiative table.
Initiative 1, Initiative 2, and Initiative 3, right?
Right. But
Okay,
for
they're
that third
there,
one to
but
show
the
up,
third
you-
one, the third one's
for the-
not completing correctly because I haven't got it closed correctly. Or
It's actually initiative and then initiative 1 and then initiative 2. It's kind of weird.
okay, well that's showing up, but it's still not giving you the option to use the sling. I don't know what I haven't closed it correctly. This is the end after weapon, the repeating weapon. Which one have I got in there?
It looks like you have
Right.
a symbol somewhere. You have a symbol somewhere on the weapon table that needs to be deleted.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a bracket. A bracket or something.
I'm pretty sure I can figure this out, but I need you to slaughter a pig and tell me to shave its liver first.
There we go, got it figured out. All right, so no, that's your attack macro. The attack macro's not broken. It's the damn initiative when it's not.
Right now.
Go through and make sure that there's no symbols in there, like brackets or wavy brackets or anything like that.
I think it's because you're using, instead of a bracket, it's supposed to be a parenthesis and a exclamation mark. Is that it?
I had fixed it.
Can you access this sheet? Yeah, I'll fix it where you can. Yeah, everybody can access the sheet. See if you can fix it.
Show it to players.
Zalmond.
Show it to players. Click.
Can you
Open
I
it and
gotta-
click show to players. I don't know what sheet is his.
I think you might need to do 2 of us, Garg. But this is gold and mine is called Murdan.
Murdan.
The word
Okay.
Murdan.
You
So
know,
if you check that one out, would be awesome.
I tried to add a third weapon, and by basically just having 2 daggers into my weapons thing, and it didn't fix the initiative.
No, it's I've got I just don't have it closed correctly. That's all. Delete the third one, or it's gonna mess it up. You have war loot and dagger. I can't get the dagger one to work, but the war loot.
Try it now.
Okay.
Oh, the sling works at least.
Here we go. Here we go. I definitely threw some errors up. Let me try it right off the character sheet. I was using the initiative macro from under the macros. Okay, I see what you did in there. Let me just try clicking next to club, right? That should work. Did that work? Nope. It put a bunch of actually something rolled. I think it sent it to the GM maybe.
Yeah,
See if it added me in.
You're already in there because I got it in there. We'll worry about it after this battle.
Sure.
Alrighty, we got you in there. What weapon are you using, Muradon?
Club. A wooden club.
And Shard, yours should work if you click on the war loot. If you roll initiative and click on war loot, it should.
I tried rolling initiative. The initiative's not rolling for me.
I rolled
war loot is working.
I rolled initiative with my initiative macro and it worked okay. So I can give you my initiative macro, Wesley, and then you can make it universal for all tokens, so everyone has access to it if you want. Or I can do it for you if you GM me real quick.
There, he's fixed.
Alrighty, yeah, there we go. We got it working.
So, weapon 1 is always going to be listed as 0 on the macro list.
Yeah, that's what I had it as, and
Okay.
for whatever reason I didn't close it correctly, so the last weapon.
Right, that's because you were adding a 4th weapon. You just need to have that init. How many weapons you have, you add one more little line saying init X, where X is that last weapon.
Alright, Muradon, you're up. You've got a big giant over there looking at y'all after throwing a rock and laughing at you.
Yeah, when you're saying Muradon, you're saying me, aren't you?
Yeah, Muradon.
I spelled
Gold, yeah.
Murdan.
One
Murdan,
second.
One less
Murdan.
Murdan, like murder.
Kaim wants
No
to.
giant.
Kaim wants to speak up real quick.
Okay.
Kaim just got smoked in the back of the head. He's feeling a little bit dizzy, and he's looking at all of his compatriots in this tent. And he suggests if you guys hang on just 1 second, I'll make you guys that much better. If you just wait until I do my thing.
Okay. Can we let him go first?
Who's that?
Well, it would have to be Murden, Questor, Kaz, and Shard would have to just delay until after me, I guess.
Kaz is not.
Who is me?
Kaim. Kaim would like to cast haste on all of these sumbitches.
I'm sure you would.
Well, they can hold an attack or they can hold a movement, but not both. Not hold the entire round's action.
Okay, then never mind. Carry on.
Oh, dang, that sounded like such a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna just run out there and hit the giant then. So I'm gonna move my token out, and I don't see the giant on the map, or I don't know, but so how do I do this club attack? Off my character sheet?
The giant's way over here. Do you see him now?
Oh, I
You
didn't
see his
know.
foot right there?
Oh, he's way over there? Oh, he's out of our light?
Yeah, he's not gonna stand on the light.
Oh,
He's not stupid.
Oh, I go back into this tent where the fire is and like say now what now? Kaim, you were saying about what now? You were just gonna like do what to us before what?
Well, I can make you guys go quite a bit faster if you can hang on for a few moments, and hopefully Henry will patch me up real quick.
All right, Questor, what you up to?
how much movement can I move? And yeah.
You can move, what is it, 90 feet?
Movement, which is 60 feet or 60 yards.
Yeah, 60. You can move 60 and still attack. But of course, you're a bow user, and there's a hole in the side of the tent, so you can just shoot.
There's a hole. I just can't see the damn giant. That's the problem. So I
Can't
don't
see
know.
the giant to target it.
I can't see it.
On the entire map.
I mean, is what he sees on the map what he can actually see, or can he actually see the giant?
Oh, there he is. I can see him now. If I move over here, I can actually see.
There you go. Now you can see the big boy.
Oh boy.
Take a couple of shots at him.
Oh,
Sure.
that is a big boy.
Point blank. You know what? I'll shoot him point blank range. That's damage. All right, there we go. Oof.
There you go. That's how you do it. An AC of 8 would. But you get another shot, so go ahead and fire.
Hooray.
Click on the token, click on attacks, click short range arrow, and then click through the other stuff, and it'll fire at him and roll. There you go. You scored 10 points of damage on the arrow, on the giant.
Hooray.
He kind of.
Huh? Oh, God.
All right, Kaz, you see a gigantic giant out there. I mean, he dwarfs you, makes you look like a little.
Finally, a worthy opponent. I lower my horns and charge directly at him. Where do I see like my movement speed on this character sheet? Like how far can I move? Do I have anything like Bull Rush in 3.0? Like I just like because I'm moving in a straight line towards them. Do I get a
You
bonus?
get a +2 to the attack bonus.
Oh, cool. All right, so I move towards them and I attack with a gore.
Attacks with that.
For some
Go for
reason, all my like the attack initiative and everything just disappears.
Click on your token.
There you go. Click the token.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay.
And where it says the miscellaneous, you would add the +2 for the charge.
That will miss.
Did I do it right?
You can roll a second gore attack. You got 2 gores because you have 2 horns.
Well, that's appreciated. No, like the +2 you're talking about, I add that to this attack roll modifier box,
Yeah, where it
Yes.
says miscellaneous.
but not damage roll.
Right. Actually, do double damage for that.
Okay. Is it like so like on the left or the right? Which one do I look?
Okay, for damage wise, you would look on the, because of the size, you would look on the right side, but it doesn't look like you hit it anyways.
Yeah, it does. All right. I'm so angry that I'm just like ripping my neck back and forth trying to stab him, and apparently this magnificent giant is incredibly agile. I still
Yes, he
utter
is
a
heavily
challenge,
armored.
and I'm like, "Hey, go fuck yourself!" And other than that, I'm done.
All right, Shard, you're up.
I don't think.
All right. Are you still planning on casting haste on anybody who stays behind in the
It's gonna be centered on Kaz and Zalmond and the people out there. The people who
Alright.
want to hit the thing are gonna get faster.
I'm assuming this is haste. Like, it's not just speed; it's also like more accurate. Like,
Yes.
You get
The
more
hasted
attacks
creature.
per round.
Yeah.
You double your speed, double your attacks per round. Doesn't affect spell cast.
Yeah, which is why I want
Let me see. What is my maximum move again?
I think yours would be 90.
Is 90 feet, you said?
Yeah, and you can move half that and still make an attack. Yours will be shorter because you're shorter legged.
Shoot.
50
feet's way better than I was thinking.
She's small, so she'd have a base movement of 60, so she'd only go 30 feet. Or 30 yards.
Yeah, 30 feet in attack or 60 feet total. Or you can
Okay.
run and double that.
Alright. Well, that case, I will. I
Yeah,
am
everyone
going
get out of the tent. Just
I-
need an opening where I can see that thing.
maximum to around behind this guy. Right there.
shit. If you're behind him, then I can't haste you.
And now, well then I'll get over here then. I'll get over here or by his leg.
Just imagine your character running like all the way there, and then be like, "Whoops, too far. It's back over."
Shit. Yeah, you have to come a little bit further back by. You have to be within 40 feet of Zalmon for me to be able to get everybody I would like to.
Which one's on?
The guy on the wolf.
The paladin on the wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, that is perfect.
There you go.
The one with the
Thank
huge supply of body bags.
Not on top of Quest over there.
That's technical. I was thinking about behind him, but okay, that works too.
All right.
Got a big supply of
you're up.
body bags.
Alright, this is gonna come as a surprise to nobody, but I'm gonna drop a big ol' haste ball in the middle there and hit all my friends who like to hit people.
Drop that shit like a deuce.
I was thinking more along the lines of dropping it like the base, but I suppose that works too.
Whoever said drop that shit like a deuce sounds like a soundboard. I like it.
Yo. This is Sylvester Stallone. I mean, Zalmond.
Oh, God.
That didn't quite work out.
So yeah, that's and I'm gonna just walk on the other side of Henry here and beg him for a favor.
All right, Talisian, you see a huge giant now.
Oh, yeah, I see him. You already know what I'm doing.
Let me guess, fireball?
No. I whispered it to you. The attack surprised us, so I had no chance to prepare. They also Reckless Thrower to cast Improved Magic Missile. That's not good.
Awesome.
That's not good.
He makes his save with ease. Kaz, Shard, Questor, Zulaman, and Ruckus all make me a save versus.
That's just a D20.
Yeah, just click on your token and go to spells and click on click on spells and it should roll it for you.
Say
It
versus
says
what?
operator. That's some nonsense.
Say versus what spell?
Spell.
Please
Zalman
enter
is a-
situational
if it is what I
modifiers.
think
Do
it
I
is,
have any?
Zalman is immune.
Is this
Here.
fear? Okay. I get +2 to save versus fear.
I thought paladins were immune to it.
Not in second edition. But I do have
Oh, I have a +3 actually. One
+2
second.
to save versus charm, fear,
wait.
emotion, and domination because of high wisdom.
Why have any A pluses is to resist fear or due to being half?
If there's any pluses, I've already added them into your spell saves.
I was gonna say, like, it looks like I have a +3, but I rolled a 5, and the target is 16, so I don't think that
But
bad.
it's still approved magic missile, so there is no save for him.
No save for the monster, but he gets a save versus the fear.
Oh, I rolled a
Cause
2.
fear within 60-foot radius centered on caster.
Oh, that sucks. So then it wouldn't affect them. What it would affect is... Actually, it would, because everybody's within 60 feet of you.
Yep. And I rolled a
So
5.
Kym, Moradon, and Henry will also need to make the saves. Ah, Henry rolled a natural 20.
Oh, so this is...
How-
You want to roll higher?
Hey, you
Yes,
want to roll
we'll
high
roll
for
high.
save.
So Kym and Moradon, y'all need to make some...
Murdan.
Murdan.
Sure. I was working on my thief abilities in another tab, but I will run out of the tent. Do I have enough movement to run? I'm only a dwarf.
Murdon, you need to make a save versus spells.
Save.
Zulamon is casted a Talisian casted a fear.
Here it
I did
comes.
not.
Wait for it.
There, I rolled it.
So it looks like the only person that has made it is Moradon
giant.
Oh God!
and
Hold on. Wait.
Henry the healer.
Not sure if my saves are right on my sheet yet, and I put a default amount in there. I have to
It
look
takes
at
12 points of damage from arcane arts, from 3 bolts of arcane energy.
This could be disastrous.
No, they just run away from me.
Well, he is behind me, and the enemy is in front of me. So, like, I run towards the enemy, right? Which is what I do anyways.
Front towards enemy.
My horns are the most important part of my body. Let me protect them in your flesh.
Yo, doesn't he have to have line of sight to cast that? Oh shit.
Yes, they do.
There's a
If he
hole.
tore-
The
giant
the
tore a
reverse
hole-
of the spell
hole-
calls fear, causes one creature, this is the reverse of remove fear, causes one creature to flee in panic at maximum movement speed away from the caster for 1d4 rounds. A saving throw against the reversed effect negates it, as does any wisdom adjustments also apply. Of course, cause fear can be automatically countered by remove fear and vice versa. There is a
Well,
wizard
y'all-
spell fear, right? Isn't there a wizard spell fear?
Okay. Cause fear is the mage spell. It's also an
What level?
emotion.
What level is it?
2 or 3, I think.
And I'm looking at a 3rd level, I'm not seeing it. I looked at a 4th level, I don't see it.
Did you try 2?
Yeah, I'm looking at 2 now.
14, 12, 13, 14.
5th level. I
Remove
don't see it. Under wizard spells?
spell. Fear's a pre-spell, 1st level. Fear
Yeah, so
is
then
the emotion spell. Fear is a wizard 4th level spell.
Yeah, cause fears for priests. Yep. Level 1.
And
Yeah, that one says that they run for 1 die 4 turn, for 1 die 4 round.
And Fear itself is
And
a
it's
4th
one-
level mage.
One creature per 4 levels.
Yeah, but because of the wild surge and the surge result, all creatures within 6 feet.
Ah.
Gotta love AD&D first, second.
I just don't see fear listed under the wizards at all. Alrighty, so all of you that have failed to fear, roll a die 4, and we'll see how many rounds you run.
Roll a
See if
4.
Pat's close enough. Yeah, D4.
So wait, why am I running away in fear? Like, what just happened here? Pay the
You
The
failed
word.
to
wizard, Talisian cast a spell. He is a wild mage. So he used the wild. He rolled on the wild table, and what did it?
Oh, that's awesome.
A fear effect to generate from him in a 60-foot radius.
Oh. I see. God damn it, wild mages. what have you-
Elysian?
Oh, looks like he has about it enough to not be affected.
Wait, you said I'm not
Or he can-
close enough? Like that's like 50%
Yeah.
-1? Oh, that is delightful.
Yeah, or either that or I'll let you use the giant's roll because I rolled a 16 for the giant because I thought it was centered on him. So
No, I
So
think
we'll
whatever
let-
method results in me not being
Yeah,
afraid is
let's-
the right one.
yeah, let's let Kaz not be affected, and Henry's not affected, and I think Murdon, you passed your save too? Yes, I believe you did. Yeah.
Yes, I passed my thing unless I've got it. Yeah,
Alright, Talisian, anything else?
still modifying it. So, but yes, go ahead. Yep, I did pass it for sure. I finally confirmed it.
Any other action, Talisian?
Please, no. You've done enough.
I look over my
Alright.
shoulder and I'm completely unaffected by the others' actions. I'm just like, oh, you coward! What is wrong with you?
Yo, they're raping everyone in here! Run!
I'd give it my rolls. Had I been affected
Cam.
by that, I totally would have been running scared.
Time. Your Henry's healing spell goes off now, and it heals you for 16 points.
Awesome. Thank you,
Hide your
Henry.
kids, hide your wife. Hide your...
Now that he sees the others running in fear, let's roll a wisdom save to see if this guy's actually smart enough to realize what's going on. He doesn't really know for sure, but Kaz is in his face, so he'll just take a whack at Kaz.
Look at him and like, bring it, you motherfucker! Oh god. That one is.
Almost broke his axe. He missed so badly. Zulamon, you're up. You are feared. Did you roll for the dog too? I don't know if die rolls. Are die
Sorry,
rolls
that
immune
natural
to fear?
one is bad in this edition.
Yeah, just like in 5e, a natural 1 on your attack is a critical fail.
Alright, I'm just gonna run south. Yay.
Remember, Zalmond, you and Ruckus are both hasted.
So you will run twice as far.
Shit.
See
I
you
probably
later.
run off the map, like right now.
Literally.
God, I can just picture her little ass run it. and at 120 a freaking on feet.
Did you roll for the for your wolf? Because the wolf can resist the fear as well. He could like throw you off and stay, or if you.
It's not like he's gonna disobey me.
That's true.
Gotten a 4 on the 1d4.
So you will be feared for only 1 round. Muradin, you're up. You're not. You can make.
Okay. You're cutting out on me a little, Wes, but I am not hasted and I am not feared, so I can do whatever I want, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do you think I have enough movement right here? We can measure that out. Can I go ahead and run over here and hit this guy on the shin? I'm only a dwarf.
Absolutely.
I'm at 60. I've only got, dwarf movement, right? Still yes? Okay, I think he said yes.
Dwarves can. Was it 30 for dwarves?
So 30. All right.
Yeah.
And still make your attack, or you can make a double move and move 6.
So they can move 30.
Well, 30's only there for me. Can I go to there and shoot a sling at him?
Go for it.
Okay. Not sure if I have sling totally filled in here. Let me see if this works. Yeah, I think I do. Sling, hit.
Good old Murdan Bin Laden.
Me on the thing. Let me see if it did all my mods right, but that's fine anyway. There you go. So I rolled a 19 and I had a +1 bonus and I had a Thaco of 19. So
that does hit.
Medium size.
The -1 you got does hit, so roll the damage.
Off the character sheet? I see.
You can, since you rolled your to hit already, off the sheet. It will be versus large.
I did it versus large. I think it's only a D2. That's what I entered it as. I'll check, but I think it's a D2, and I hit him for 1 point of damage.
Your rock hits him in the toe, and he goes, "Ow." Questor, I believe you are feared for 2 rounds. Is that correct?
Yep. Run.
Run.
How many feet of movement do I move?
This side.
60.
Stay on this side of the giant.
That's 44. Or 45, I mean.
Hey, y'all don't look at me. I didn't do it. Kaz, you're up.
So as Questor runs away, I'm like, Questor, I respect your decisions. Live your truth. Do what you need to do.
Do what you do.
But I'm also looking at my character sheet, and like the only skills I have here are a bunch of rogue skills that I have 0% in, and like I feel that's not right. Cause like let's say
Yeah,
I want
he's
to,
a fighter. He's a fighter, so he would just simply swing a weapon. That's all he does.
But there's no like fighter skills. There's no like grapple or like I want to grab your leg and twist.
He has blind fighting, blacksmithing, and natural.
Okay. And I'm also looking at, like, in terms of my attacks, I got like a +1 battle axe and then like gore and stuff like that. There's no like fundamental difference because like I look at the attack rolls and like my +1 battle axe has mostly the same stats as a 1d10. My gore is a 2d8. So like there's no like I don't need any prerequisites.
The battle axe. No, you have natural fighting. That's your a non-weapon proficiency that you've taken that allows you to use your natural weaponry. The battle axe, however, you get 1 attack this round, and next round you'll get 2, and it alternates back.
Okay, but last like turn, I was able to use my gore attack twice. Is that not the case?
He's hasted as well.
I am also hasted.
So then you get to swing the battle axe twice.
Can I gore twice?
With gore, if he passes his natural fighting, he should be able to gore 4 times with haste and natural fighting.
That sounds like something I'd want to do. So,
And you only fail the gore attack on a natural. I mean, his natural fighting only fails on a natural 20. So I just assume it's an effect at all times.
so if I want to just like fucking gore my horns multiple times, I just roll the like little dice hit thing next to the gore
Yeah.
attack.
Click your token and click attacks, and then click gore, and you'll do that 4 times.
All right, so that's once, right?
Now click on your token, click
Right.
on the word attacks up there at the top. Click on gore, click on your target, then click submit, and it rolls it to hit like that and includes the. Save us a lot of dice rolling.
All right, so that's my first gore attack.
Yes, that misses.
Okay, so I do the exact same thing again.
Yep, and do it 3 more times.
All right, so that's the second one.
That
Does that hit?
the second one hit. Roll again. Got 2 more rolls.
Ooh, that sounds.
Very good. So roll the 2 die 4 twice more, or the 2 die 8.
So you say that? Do you mean like /roll 2d8? Like that?
Yeah.
And then you have one more attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, -5.
And that also hits.
Sweet. So do I roll anything from now?
No, you're done.
Sweet.
Shard, you're.
Well, how much damage did I do? Describe my attacks. Pay the word picture, DM.
Alright, so as far as I know, I'm feared and I have double movement, which means I'm going to run like all get out, and probably in my a state of fear or swinging my axe so I do a full-on sonic tuck roll at extraordinarily high speed the heck on out of there. Solid gone.
So I'm still curious what my turn looked like. Like I'm just trying to stab him as many times as I can with my horns.
You did 25 plus 8, whatever that comes out to be, like 33 points of damage. That's not.
Yeah, that's okay. 33 points of damage.
I picture you standing there screaming at him as you're are basically a head banging and at his frigging shins.
Oh yeah, it's like an Iron Man concert. I'm just like boom, 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 boom.
All right, Kime. Did you fail the fear?
I sure did. I am running from my buddy as fast and as far as I can.
All right, Talisian, you're up.
Yep. So, I'm gonna.
Fireball centered there, I assume.
And it goes off level 5 fireball. Okay.
I'm so curious how Fireball works in this edition.
Pretty much the same as in 5e.
As far as I know, it's a big ass ball of self-perpetuating fire that you can control around like a drone.
So do you fire at the requisite number of meters behind the target to not hit me?
Yes, he did.
Thank you.
The giant's so tall he can just hit the. He could just hit him in the face with it, and it still wouldn't hit you.
I mean, my character is so interested in like plunging him with his horse. I don't think he would have noticed or hold it against you, but still.
You might feel a little heat over your head here.
I assume that's just the bloodlust.
Burning his beard off.
Cass has an immaculate manscaping regiment. He has no beard.
Let me look at Henry's spells, see if he's got something to help you.
There's something about the phrase, roughly 33,000 cubic feet. That just, like, I don't know, delights me as a wargamer.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, like if you
yeah, it's roughly 33,000 cubic feet, roughly.
A lot of
you can go ahead and calculate that.
Calculate cubic volume because of that.
33, 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube. Yeah, just go ahead and just like do
that. Henry's going to go ahead and burn his 3rd level spell slot and cast Slow on the giant. Which reduces its armor class and reduces its attack, so it will not get an attack this round.
Kaz assumes
Frost Giant does not get an attack. Zul'Aman, I guess you'll run for another round, and hell, it'll take you basically 4 rounds to get back, and everybody else will take 2 rounds to get back, except Shard, who's only running for 1.
Because I was only feared for
you were only feared for 1 round, so next round you'll be able to act.
Can use my full speed to get back.
Should take me 8 rounds to get back unless the haste spell stops working in the meantime. Then it'll take even longer.
Yeah.
Do you get to choose which direction you run in?
I don't think so. I think the DM's supposed to choose.
It's in a straight.
Person that here.
It's in a straight line away from the person that you're feeding.
Yeah, so you can pick your cardinal direction if you want to go north, east, west, south. I don't care. Muradin, you're up. There's a giant here.
Yep.
He's moving real slow.
Yep, I moved right up between his legs, and I'm fixing to hit him, but I am trying to inquire if dwarfs have some bonus against giants, or I mean, I know they do, but I don't know what it is.
Hit him in the nuts, baby.
I believe he's an additional -4 to hit you.
Yeah, I think that. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll my regular club hit roll then, since if it's not an attack bonus. Okay, here we go.
So he'll be at a total of -8 to hit you because he's slow.
Awesome.
An AC of 16 will not hit him, even
Yeah,
though
it's
he's
actually a natural 1, Mark. I mean, Wesley. It's actually a natural 1 if there's any fumble.
Yeah, roll you a die 20 to see if you break your weapon.
I break a club?
Yeah, if you roll low enough, yeah, you're fine.
All right, I did not break my club.
Questor.
That's horrible sounding. Questor, I believe you're still running, correct?
Yep. I am.
It's no club. That's a baby. Hitting him with that baby.
I figured
Them
this
with a
fight would have
baby
been over in 2 rounds.
dryad.
I figured too, maybe y'all would kill the giant. I didn't expect anything about fear. So roll your 4 to hits, Kaz, if that's what you're gonna.
Oh, you know it. Is that hit?
That misses.
That seems positive.
That's a hit.
So I don't need to roll it for damage, right? I roll it for attack.
Yeah, the damage is already listed. Y'all finally lowered him below 100 hit. Another good.
Fuck.
Oh no, that missed with a 12, and the 10 missed. So you got 4 rolls in there, and you hit once and missed 3 times. Time.
Delightful.
Oh,
I
no,
just like-
Shard. I'm sorry. You're up, Shard.
Like
Alright.
rolling my head back and forth, just trying to like stab him as many times as possible.
At full move and haste, I get right up to, or nearly my full movement. I get up to his shin over here, and I will get ready to my war root at his ankles as my next turn comes out.
All right, Kime.
I continue running. I've run out of map, but pretend I'm further that way.
Kaz, why did you re-roll initiative?
I didn't think I did.
Same thing.
I may have misclicked.
Oh well, it doesn't
Not
matter.
gonna lie.
Taliesin,
I'm trying to trade that.
So I'm doing it anyways.
Get my next turn.
Okay. So what if I was a level 6?
what you using? Fireball?
And there's the spell.
That will be a fail.
Okay.
Looks like he takes a fireball to the face. Burns part of his beard off. Not the beard. Kaz, you're up again.
That red square
Am I?
there.
Because like I'm pretty sure I'm got a 4 there as a
Yeah,
result
you
of
hit
whatever.
Shard there, so I'm assuming you hit him in the face.
Catching him in the ass.
Wait, don't get me wrong. You want me to attack him the 4 times, I will.
Yeah, it's your turn. You're hasted. Attack him 4 more times.
Very well.
I think it's a new round. I think it's in a whole nother round.
It's like a haste.
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't get an attack because he was slowed.
All right, so that's that one.
That hits now that he's slowed.
That's a second hit.
That does not hit.
Shame. So I get a whole 4 attacks.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Now that he's slowed, yes.
Delightful. One more. That probably hits as well.
Most definitely.
So what does it look like? Like, come on, DM. Like, paint me a word picture. Described by characters' epic achievements.
His hip is bleeding bad. That last one may have got him in the nuts.
I feel like I've got like a steady beat going now with my horns, where it's like doo 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 doo.
You're headbanging.
Like, oh,
Yep. You ready for me to go ahead?
my
and do a roll
frequency is bash yours. I understand how you operate, and I'm just stabbing you repeatedly with my horns.
Murdon, you're... That will not hit.
All right. I am not hasted, so onward it goes.
Alrighty, Questor, I believe you run. Is this the end of your hasting? I mean, your...
This is my end of the fear.
Now you can start the arduous trip back.
I guess. You know what? I'm gonna take pot shots from here.
Alright, you're, what, 205 feet from him, so that...
I kind of like the idea that he's so far away that he has to use like a cartography skill to like find something.
Let me just.
Well, that's still in boat. You can still hit somebody 200 feet away with a bow.
Yeah, you sure can. Yeah, just a joke.
That's not going to cut it.
Shit. Attack.
Fire again. You are hasted, so you can actually get 4 shots.
Right. Let me just. Okay. Give me a moment. This thing just loads.
Go from Shard.
I also like that is it through all like editions of D&D that haste is great.
These rolls are incredible.
I literally DM'd for like a group of real life friends who had just like discovered like what haste is, and they're like, "Oh my god, this spell's amazing." Like, yep, it always has been.
Question: in 2E or whatever we're playing, do barbarians get raid?
Ravagers do.
God damn
Do
it.
barbarians get raped?
Rage.
Rage.
Ravager barbarians do.
You have to understand, Gary Gygax was like just making it up as he went along. Like there was very little play testing involved in his system.
Still needs to make a saving throw from the fireball.
Yeah,
Who
like
needed to
I
make
said
a
before,
fireball save?
Ravager.
The beast failed to save. I took his 15 hit points off. Questor, you get one more shot.
Ravager
Oh, wait a
barbarians
minute.
are
I
the
think you took them. 1, 2.
I can move one more time.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Looks like no. You got 4 in there. I just thought you got 3. You got 4, and none of them hit.
Damn it.
Ravager
You're
barbarians.
up, Shard.
Ravager barbarians are the quintessential barbarian that you think of when you think about like Conan.
So yeah, they like made up a bunch of shit about barbarians, and then Ravager barbarians are those like, oh, these mechanics actually make sense. Let's like incorporate them in future adventures.
Really? Oh, I glare with absolute heat, and I'm like, alright, big fella, I'm about to wreck your shit. Goodbye to your Achilles tendon. And I swing right for the back of his ankle. Let's see.
Can you call a shot for us to kill this thing?
Yeah, you get to swing.
Because honestly, this fucking giant, if he didn't have an Achilles tendon, that'd be pretty good.
That'll miss.
And I get a second attack cause of haste, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
That does hit.
Wait, that what?
That does hit. You did 5 points.
Awesome. Y'all get
Time,
4
I believe
attacks?
you- Just
Alright.
2.
Okay.
Because Cass started with 2. Kaim, you're up.
Yep.
I believe you'll have to start the trip.
Yeah, I'm still within range of firing off a fiery cube, I believe.
Yeah, it has a huge.
I'm gonna drop a fiery cube upon this sucker.
Yeah, you can just hit him in the head with it. It won't hit anyone else because he's so tall.
Yeah.
14, he gets a saving throw. He fails. So 14 points of fire damage to him. He doesn't like that very much.
Huh? Fortunately for me, I don't care what he likes. Eat that, you toasty frick.
Delightful. Is this like the historical antecedent of fairy fire? Is that better?
Henry will do the best thing Henry can do. He will move in close, draw that two-handed sword, and go whack and take a whack at him. And he misses.
Waka 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 waka.
I think Zulamon is still. Finally, the Frost Giant gets an attack. Kaz is still doing the most amount of damage to him, so he will take a swipe at Kaz.
Bring it, bitch.
I should have taunted him. Hit me. Try to hit me.
I got 50 hit points and no damage done
Cool.
yet.
I'm positive a 16 will hit you because his Thaco is like a 5.
I still do not understand how fucking, like, early edition D&D. Sometimes high is good, sometimes high is bad. Who knows?
Oh, those of us who've been playing for 30 years now.
Yeah, the DM.
18 points.
The DM definitely knows.
He knocks the
And
hell
I've
out
been
of you
playing
hard.
4 or 5 months and I'll get out.
You're saying that, but that's less than half of my max HP, and you won't survive much longer.
Yeah, at this point he would have run, but he slowed, so there's no sense in him running because he won't get very far. Talisian, you're
He's dead already. He just doesn't know it yet.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Nice. So not only is he slowed, now he shall be unless he saves. I think that sets his strength, right?
Holy shit. Ravager
oh,
Rage.
damn, I gotta look it up.
Ravager Rage is awesome. It's even better than a Battle Rager. They only take 1 round to get enraged. And they also
Barbarian I am.
they reduce damage taken by 1 damage per hit. Which is like
So he needs to make a save through.
I rolled it. I gotta look it up and see if he made it. That's close enough. I'm not sure. Yeah, he actually makes that pretty easily. Kaz the Minotaur, you're up.
I mean, I think you'll probably guess at this point what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking headbang him 4 times. With that going on top.
Cast.
Alright, so that's an 8.
That's a miss.
Another 8.
Yeah,
What does that do?
obviously a miss. You're goring into his armor, but it's not having any effect on it.
Ha 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 ha. You puny Minotaur.
What the fuck? Trying to attack him, but it keeps telling me like I'm clicking the right token. There we go. Alright, -3. That fucking hits, right?
Yes.
A 5?
Just misses. Just outside.
Oops.
What's
Hold.
that?
Did I just delete Kaz? I was just trying to delete my line, and it may have deleted Kaz at the same time.
I don't appear to be there anymore.
Let me hit Z and see if it works. Shit. I was trying to delete that line I drew on the board, but I think I deleted Kaz's token. I'm very, very sorry.
You killed him. He was our best defense. You killed our Minotaur.
I'm back. Alright, so I like. Does the 5 hit him?
Missed.
So like, I know that -3 hit him, but like the 5.
The
does that
5
hit
misses. It misses.
Okay.
He
So
has you have to have a
ultimately, I
full-
hit him once again with my gore headbang.
All right, Murdon, you're up. Murdan.
How much damage did I do?
9.
I just taunt him and hit him in the shins and feet. Just taunting him, just you big old slow giant. I am a thuggish dwarf, and I probably admit.
You already went this round, Talisian, right?
should be a new round.
Yeah, you re-rolled for next round for a new spell. Okay. AC 7 misses. Questor, you can take 4 shots at long range, or move closer and take two shots at medium range.
Gotta piss again? Be right back in 2 minutes.
Nah, I'm going to long range. I'm taking the shots. Long range, baby.
It's
Long
fine to
range.
attack with long range.
Oh, fuck. Well, I committed to this, so.
That'll miss. That'll miss. And I'm being not nice and not rolling to see if it hits any of your allies. That 2 will miss.
Boo, you suck.
Getting closer.
And another miss.
When I can't
At least the
shit,
10
I move
hit him, it
closer.
just didn't penetrate. The 10 hit him, it just didn't penetrate his armor. Shard, you get 2 swings.
He nearly hit us. And I'm just going to lumberjack away at his Achilles tendon. I'm gonna bring this fucker down, I swear.
A 13 won't cut it. A 13 doesn't hit anything.
No sense that I'm in melee range to a goddamn giant and I'm somehow missing.
You're not missing. You're just glancing off of his thick armor.
No, a 13 doesn't even hit. That's like missing the broadside of a barn. A barn's AC is 10.
I'm back.
Big giant dang it.
Whiff.
Ah, it's too cold out here for this shit.
You're not wrong. Let me warm you up a little bit. I've got another fiery cube for this sumbitch.
You burned a few hairs off his chinny chin chin there. Kime. Henry will go at him with the two-handed sword.
Henry the cleric.
Oh, and Henry knocks the doo-doo out of him.
MVP right here.
Guy loose at the top.
I know Henry's my hero.
Ooh, and Henry chops the mighty giant to the ground.
All right. That NPC has been.
It just basically cuts his whole right leg off, and the giant just comes tumbling down. Let's see which way the giant falls. We will do one north, north, northeast, east. He falls east, so he doesn't fall on anyone. Darn it. I was really hoping I'd get to do a die 20 of damage of falling damage on someone.
I bet you were. Who was the one who delivered that final blow?
That was Henry.
I look at Henry. And
Henry the healer. Henry did a total of 36 points of damage with one swack. 6d6 with that two-handed sword because he crit.
You have the warrior spirit. I respect you. I mean, I respect
Much for that. For the oath.
Now the bloodlust has fallen away from me. I feel cold and chilly. I would like to retreat to my shelter.
What did the giant hit me in the back of the head with to begin all of this?
A huge rock. You know, giants throw rocks. Y'all all take 1 point of damage from cold effects from being out in this cold for this.
Nope. All right. Cool, cool.
Ow! I'm cold. I don't like it.
Somebody rifle
can we-
through his pockets.
Isn't me nips off out here.
Cass has no interest in material possessions.
Kine is more interested in heat right now, but
I'm gonna go
I
back out
thoroughly
there
enjoyed
tomorrow
that.
when it's warmer, and I'm gonna claim its helmet as a house.
I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
I liked it as well. I enjoyed stabbing my horns.
Silesian really threw a wrench into things there.
It also like taught me a lot about like how they play test things through multiple editions.
Well, that was an experience.
Ah, the giant has 6,000 GP and a giant bag that he's carrying around.
Right.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Giant what? You blanked out there for a moment on my end.
A giant sack. I mean, the sack is almost as big as y'all's Urt, and it's got 6,000 gold pieces in it, along with several large rocks that are too big for anybody to.
Can I drag that back like to the tent, or am I even too weak to do that?
Y'all can repair the tent. It's not too hard to repair it.
Not all what I asked, but like am I capable of dragging whatever like loot exists back to the tent? So that
Well, if you take the coins out of the giant sack, you can then move the coins because you can't move the bag. It's got rocks in it that are too big for y'all to move.
can I toss the rocks individually that are too big for us to move out of it, and so that
No, you are too weak. You are not strong enough to move those rocks.
What are you saying about Kaz? I'm strong enough to.
Kaz is not a frost giant.
I try really hard.
Friend, I think you can leave those rocks. They're not much value to you.
I will trust your judgment.
What is that outside asleep?
I guess Kaz and Questor. Since they're
Oh,
trying.
who the hell is this?
Oh, I don't know.
It wasn't as good as an anvil, that's for sure.
No, but that's what I was hoping for. Oh well. Oh, no, hey, you get a boulder thrown through your tent. You're gonna react. I reacted.
Your choice of that reaction was most acceptable. We destroyed a much larger being than ourselves. That brings honor to my tribe. You all acquitted yourselves with valor. I appreciate that. I am sorry my stabs were less effectual than they could have been. I would have liked to have stabbed them every time, but I only stabbed them some of the time.
All right, the rest of the day goes uneventful, and y'all sleep, freezing in the cold, so cold that it's just miserable and horrible, and it takes everything you can do just to keep yourselves from getting frostbite. If somebody would roll me another die 20.
How many arrows do I have actually? That's a good question.
About 40.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, the weather clears up. It's not snowing, but it's still a cold day, but it's not, nearly as cold as it's been. This is
The
best
horned
day
god
I'll
of my people has smiled upon. The weather breaks in a beneficial manner. Clearly, our incredible victory over this frost giant has blessed us.
Who is this god?
He has no name,
Not yet.
but yet his fortune smiles upon us nonetheless.
Tiamat,
Alright, y'all.
tits, it's still cold out here.
Y'all are able to continue on. I will let Henry use the last of his healing spells for Kime, since he took such a horrible hit.
Thank you. My face still feels very busted. Nose is all over the place.
Hey, you
Yeah, there's blood
guys,
everywhere.
had an interesting idea.
Go
If we
ahead.
took that giant's helmet and strapped it to that big wolf and our friend over there, and basically used it as a slate to make it the rest of the way.
We
Get-
have 2 dog sleds.
You get another 12 hit points, Kime, and everybody gets 1 hit point from rest.
Thank you.
Ew. But if we link up the dogs to the helmet would be able to carry even more than those 2 dog sleds.
Yes,
I like where this is going.
I don't.
I would love to see y'all try to drag this helmet through the snow. That would be hilarious.
Exactly. I'm trying to questioning how are we going to strap a dog to a helmet and somehow move it?
That's easy. The helmet had horns on it, didn't you see? Hey, all we have to do is put a yet on top of it, so that it covers as the back hole of it, and we all climb inside.
What dog are you guys talking about?
We have dog sleds.
Is giant flesh edible?
Maybe
Everything
if
is
you're a
edible.
cannibal.
Well, you
The
can always
question
try
is
to eat
whether or
it.
not you suffer ill effects as a result.
Are you a cannibal?
Oh god, we got another dwarf.
I'm just
Am I a
curious.
giant?
Hey, fair. I think it's
How
only
about you're a
if you're.
humanoid?
I don't know. I mean, I would rather not eat that giant. He seems
Let's
like
take
a
a 10-minute. Let's take a 10-minute break. I got to change my son, and we'll come back.
Yeah, I've also dealt
Yeah.
with diapers. So by all means.
So, do we split gold with Henry the Healer?
10-minute break sounds good to me. Back
The
in.
one who has knit my flesh together as if by
Yeah.
magic. There is a partial
I gotta
share
clean my
of the reward.
M16. Be
I think
right
it's fair.
back.
I will also admit that I appear to have woken up from a fugue state. What has happened up until this point? I really don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. What has happened at this point?
Basically, we've been hired on to take on a couple of jobs. Right. Basically, we did Castle Caldwell, from basic B1 through 9, super module there, or from B9 Castle Caldwell and beyond.
You are saying a lot of words. They do not make sense in the vernacular of my species. Keep in mind, I have very low intelligence.
Oh, nothing. We're just going to break a curse in the land. That's all.
Oh, delightful. I enjoy breaking curse. Magic is something I do not understand, and therefore I hate.
It is currently midsummer, and we are trudging through
Yes.
snowdrifts up to our waist.
You say midsummer, but it is snowdrifts.
It's
What the
been
fuck?
like this for it's been like this for about 2 years,
That is exactly what the problem is.
and it's
So we're gonna
expanding.
go kick people in the teeth until winter fixes itself.
So it's cursed. So then this is the curse. The land is not responding well to the seasons.
Well,
An old friend of mine told me that if we keep expelling noxious fumes into the atmosphere, that will have a negative effect upon the environment that we exist. But I am too dumb to understand what he speaks of. So I killed him and ate his brain. Was I wrong to do that?
You trouble me.
I trouble most people. That is not a unique experience of people who've encountered my presence. I have yet to discern how I should react to those people who express that sentiment.
With shame.
I would like to point out that I feel it is unlikely you would have survived had I not interposed myself between the giant frost person and you all.
Everything got bigger and better.
You say that, but I have
Giant
reason to
wyverns,
disbelieve your word.
frost salamanders, evil
Frost
evil
salamander
priest-
are what my people call bitches, unworthy of respect.
evil priestess, insane mages.
Honestly, I mean, I'm here now. I have no recollection of my past life up until this point, and I would like to continue existing. As a result, I wish to cooperate with you people.
You mentioned your tribe.
That might be a quick way to cease existing.
If I cease to exist, we all return to the well of souls, amongst which we all are drawn. You see, mortality is a finite curve. All of us exist there for but a brief period, and then we return to it. I'm sorry if this is more existential than you signed up for. I'd be lying if I said I understood myself.
Trust me, strange things have happened. Especially with me around.
The shaman in my tribe kept trying to talk to me about existential things. I killed him 2 days ago.
For what reason?
He confused me. That made me uncomfortable. I'm just fucking with you. I didn't kill anyone. I mean, like, what the fuck? I've been here for, like, what, like, months now? Like, you know what I'm about. I find your silence telling.
Yeah, we just plain you do the bashing.
Is there any alcohol around here? I could really use a drink.
MVP. MVP. Henry, you the MVP in this game.
Like, the most I can say is that if anything shows up, I will continue to try to stab them with the horns that I find upon my head. Beyond that,
Alrighty. We have a new, y'all are traveling along. Y'all are not far from where the road begins to head towards town. Anyone, y'all are up at this area with the, traveling through the forest there. Thankfully it's no longer snowing, but there is lots of snow on the ground, lots of snow in the trees, even snowbanks here and there. If y'all wish to progress through the area, and I'll tell you what happens.
I would very much like to progress through the area.
Might as well. Once everyone else is here, we still have some time.
Kaz is constantly on the lookout for alcoholic beverages.
Well, if you find any out here, they'd be frozen solid, so they wouldn't be worth anything.
Yep, I'm eternally disappointed.
That depends on the proof of the alcohol, actually.
Proof of alcohol has no effect against magical frost.
Okay.
It's also true that, like, high temperatures is more conducive to more alcoholic content. So
Yes, but in the cold extreme, alcohol is deadly.
Ah, yes. The Minotaur who...
You do a false warm.
Kaz seems.
This isn't regular freezing weather. It is advanced freezing.
Have we like come upon like any like sign of civilization or like?
We're on our way.
Like it's not just that because DM Fiat and he's just saying it's that cold. It's like I think that's part of our quest. Like this valley is
No, I get you.
cold. We heard that like 2 weeks ago.
All I will
Yeah,
say
we're
is
on our way
Cass
to a,
is like
to a town.
kind of getting the jitters. He's kind of feeling a little not happy with the current circumstance.
I think that's everybody's token.
I'm still the size of Shard.
Only see
Thank you.
Sal, Matt, and Direwolf. I don't see anyone else's token.
If you rotate your tokens, you might be able to see him.
I mean, I could drag my token out of the screen, but it's not there already. Does Cass have any kind of like backstory or anything? Any kind of sort of like
Nope, he
that
was
was all dead or
basically
anything?
created as an NPC, as a pre-gen for new players to get involved in the game right away.
I feel like I want to play him as like, I love everyone in my party. They are part of my tribe. I will protect it until I.
Basically, he just got he left his tribe of the. There's a tribe of Minotaurs in the valley, and he didn't like the way they killed and ate humans, and so he decided to.
That seems acceptable. I like humans. Don't kill them.
Ooh, somebody's microphone is.
That wasn't me.
Well, it's 11:30. Are we all back and ready to go?
I'm
I-
good to go.
I'll be ready to go in just like 2 more minutes.
Kaim's here and ready to go.
Yep, I'm back. In fact, like I thought Wesley almost started to tell us a story for a second there.
I'm good to go, but I'm only gonna get Trucker, just so you all know.
Questor is ready.
I've been ready.
I think we're missing Zulamon. He hasn't said anything.
He's back.
I'm right here.
Alrighty, y'all are ready. Y'all are on the map. You can move to where you wish to move, as y'all travel from east to west on the map.
I'm moving Solid Snake style from like cover to cover, trying to figure out what's going on. Do I have to roll something?
No, there's nothing to roll. Just move where you want to move.
I'm constantly like looking for cover, fucking around, obeying the laws of my people. Their tactical reconnaissance.
Yeah, let's just make our way towards the town.
I'm back.
Is that a thing there? Also, has it been like a couple of weeks? Have my wounds healed?
It's been less than a day, or it's been about a day. So you gained 1 hit point last night.
Gotcha.
God damn it.
I say we head back to the town.
Hey,
Is that thing there that I'm looking at? Is that anything? Is that just like a pile of snow, or is that like
Wes,
Well, you're welcome to go investigate.
I
What?
investigate?
Yes, Zulamon.
can you GM me real quick so I can fix my token for my wolf?
Oh, what's wrong with the wolf's token?
it needs to be saved to the character sheet and all that after I change it.
To let you know, Kaz, last time we were walking through this frozen wasteland, you sniffed out a frost lizard
There, I changed it so that it would be facing the right direction.
because you have a good
That's
sense
not what
of
I'm
smell.
talking about. The direwolf's name is Ruckus. Like I keep changing the token, but no one's saving it to the sheet. I need to save it to the sheet. He doesn't have 15 hit points.
I would like to like take a deep breath and be like, do I sense the spell of the frost wolf thing that I apparently smelled earlier?
Frost lizards, and then
Lizard.
Salamander.
salamanders, yeah, and Talesian
Salamander, that's the
went
one.
to a statue.
Can I roll something to like be like, hey, do I detect that frost salamander?
It was just more of a luck thing as we were traveling. I think we heard a noise on one side, and then we went to investigate that way, and then you're like, no, there's something over here. And we're like, you idiot, you're attacking a snowbank, and then all of a sudden there's a lizard there.
You say idiot, but I mean, you might be idiot, but hey, I'm Kaz. This is my jam.
Yes, in the end, you
They
turned
might
out
be talking
obviously
double
correct.
up on each other.
I would like to roll something to determine whether or not I smell anything similar to what I encountered earlier. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Trevor, are you alright?
I'm alright.
So, like, is this one of those scenarios where I roll a d20? If it's low enough, I have encountered something I've encountered before? Is that how, like, this fucking edition works?
Hang on, I think he may be doing something.
I don't know what the analogy between, like, skill checks and shit works in this edition.
The skills are climb walls, move silently, hide in shadows, find remove traps, pick locks, pickpockets. What?
It's just like, it's like apparently I rolled something in the past to have a relationship with like salamanders, this sort of thing, and I want to see if I can like find any of those people. Do I need to roll something in order to make that happen?
You mean like make friends with a salamander?
No, just last time he detected the salamander when we were under attack.
Does he have any history with the salamanders?
Yeah, can I roll something to?
No,
you know,
you
make
just
good
smelled
on
them
that?
because minotaurs have a decreased chance of being surprised.
Well, whatever the case is, I feel like I'm taking points.
All right, so roll me a d10, minotaur, and Talesian and Questor.
I rolled a 7.
Nine.
Not surprised.
Oh, great, lovely.
Four large bear creatures burst from the snow. They look like, what do you call those owls that are the winter owls? The frost owls, the ones with the white heads. They look like that on the head and a polar bear for the body. Snowy owl, yeah, snowy owl head and the bodies of a polar bear.
Oh, great. Owlbears. Which are variants?
Am I able to engage them in conversation?
Snowl bears.
You're welcome to try on your initiative.
Okay.
Are they all roughly the same size?
The one in the middle looks like he's a little bigger.
So when I click initiative, when I have my token like selected, it doesn't do anything.
It brings up a listing of weapons for you. Then you got to go in the chat and select what weapon you're going to do.
Okay, but like I have to choose that before I know what the circumstances are. I have to choose which attack I'm using before I know what initiative is.
No, the initiative, because different attacks have different speeds to the initiative. Like if you're using the battle axe, it would roll the initiative according to the speed factor of the battle axe. Using your quartz and natural weaponry.
Okay, so I choose a weapon.
Yeah,
and
you're
that's
choosing which weapon you're going to attack with.
There's elements I like about First and AD&D, but honestly, the mechanics, like, there's a reason, like, they developed over time.
If you guys can hear me, I seem to be having some sort of technical difficulty. I might have to reload.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
What you said just now, I heard, but just fine. Man, I really need to get I really desperately want to get like the original PHB for like first edition AD, because I'm in school right now like for English, and like there's a possibility that I might do my grad work for like RPG theory, and there's just so much interesting stuff about like how it has evolved in the like 30 years that like these games have existed for.
It's been more than
More
that.
like 40 plus.
Well, I mean, like you can go back and do like the historical antecedents for these games go back to the war games of like literally like 1895. You got like people playing like war games and stuff like that, and rolling dice to like
D&D
develop
game
like,
itself has been around for
probabilities.
about 46 years.
Like honestly, like literally like the earliest like I mean, not even the earliest, but the earliest sort of like definitive
Talesian,
like,
you're up.
objective thing. Okay.
Chainmail's even older. It was in the
Never
60s.
mind, I think it's working now.
Yeah, I think you're back now. This is gold.
It cleared.
Yep.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
Shard.
you're Lima Charlie.
Yep. Sounds better than it did before.
Sounds delightful.
Alright, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna straight up hit these guys.
I believe in you.
I believe in you, Peter.
Zalmond, we're waiting for your initiative.
Yeah, you hadn't rolled initiative.
Alright.
Oh, are you kidding me? I glitch out. I am going to have to restart.
Well, that
Why?
sounds tragic.
You sound fine.
No, it's not that. It's my screen has frozen up to the point where I can't actually touch anything right now.
What tool are you using? Because on the toolbar, you should have the arrow tool
No, it's
selected.
not that. It's the entire Chrome window. It's gotten like milky white look. Chrome is still, Discord's still kind of working right now, but other than that, at the top of the thing, it's saying that isn't responding.
Oh,
That was bizarre to me.
that doesn't have
Like,
anything
what-
to do with your system. That's just your connection to the server. If you wait, it goes away.
Oh no, it's not that. It actually has to do with my system because my computer is really low on memory right now, so I have to do little restart it to sort of reset the system to get past the glitch. Only
All right,
takes a second.
Questor, you're up. You did 11 points of damage to that southern owlbear, the middle air bear right there.
Yep.
Zulamon, Talisian, and then Questor, you're up. There's a giant owlbear burst from the snow and
I guess I move up.
That's my blink, man.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna attack him with my longsword. He is going to kill. Shit.
that just does miss.
God damn it.
This owlbear moves down to here. It's actually as big as Kaz.
I look at the
It
eye.
will make
Like,
3.
bring it, motherfucker.
You mean that's as tall
As Kaz, yeah. All right, a 4, a 12, and a 14 with a Shaco of 13. His AC is 5. So subtract 5 from that would be 8. So 2 hits. Oh, a claw and a bite.
Like, honestly, you could tell me that it hits 3 times, and I believe. I do not understand how the system works.
I'm just trying to read.
You got lucky, Kaz. He hit you for only 7 points of damage.
I look him in the eyes, and I'm like, your parents would be disappointed.
Do these things look aerodynamic? Like they could glide in any way?
No, they're just giant bears. Faces of owls. I don't know who come up with owl bears. It's just a classic of the game.
Yeah.
Um,
Just making sure.
Questor, your AC is 4, so it needs a 11 or better to hit you. So it hits you twice, once with a claw and once with a bite. So a D10 for the claw, 10 points of damage, and 8 with the bite. So a total of 16.
Questor, ouch.
Oh, me?
Yep.
So wait, how much damage did I take? And am I responsible for retracting that from my HP?
That thing just got bigger.
Yeah. It must have cast enlarged on itself.
No, when I move the tokens, it popped to the, the auto corrects to the screen. I had sized them to what I thought they should be, but when I moved them, it popped to the, to fill the full square.
I see.
All right, Talisian, it comes after you with 3 attacks.
2 will hit. Ouch.
You've got an AC of 2. Its THAC0 is 13, so an 11 or better to hit you, right?
I don't think so.
What's your AC?
AC's 2.
Yeah, so if it has a THAC0 of 13, then it needs only an 11 or better to hit you, right?
Ouch. Ow. Don't forget the hug.
22. Yes, and since both claws hit you, it gets to hug you.
Oh.
It wants to give you some love. What is the damn
I
hug
think
damage?
I kicked it off.
No, it has to be an 18 or better. It has to claw of an 18 or better.
So I'm looking at 10,
So it does not hug you.
15.
So it
16
did,
points of damage.
Yeah, 10 plus 5 is 15, 16, 22.
22.
The bite does 2d6, yeah, 22. You're up, Kaz.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to stab the owlbear in front of me with my head repeatedly. Doing it 1 or 2 attacks.
You'll get 2.
You attempt to use a roll command looking for a value selected. No. And you collect. Okay, there we go. 10. I assume
That's a miss.
Yeah.
To ask this, but is there any way we could aim this thing?
Anyway, we could do.
No.
Do what?
Ah, fumble. That seems bad.
You just miss. Zulamon, you're up.
I don't stab myself in the foot.
All right, here comes the charge.
No, it's no stabbing yourself in the face.
Ow.
Quick question. Can I like move after I've attacked? Is it like one of those things where it's like the move and the attack action are independent?
Yes,
AC
but then
1
you
for
would take an attack.
27 damage.
So like if
but
I
you would
want
take-
to move down here, that'd be fine, right?
Yeah, okay. Hold on just a
27
second.
damage. I skewer that motherfucker.
I hope you do.
It takes a bite at you and misses, Kaz. You almost drop it. Henry will move over to Talisian and will heal him. Of 4 points of damage. I'm sorry about that. It just rolled.
That's okay. I wanted to make sure I get that roll out of the way before you did that anyways. Otherwise, they may anyways.
You don't have to roll that unless you take 50 damage or more.
Half your hit points.
Nah, it's 50 damage or more according to the PHB. From one
Can I
attack,
get that
too.
square? Can I get that square, Wes? Lee? Dungeon Master?
Yes.
Okay. Going there. Let me try this. Oh, that. Oh, did that work? Oh, I'm trying to attack macro. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do. No. Okay, it didn't work. All right, I'll go back to the one I was using before. There you go.
Which
I need
attack
to
are
learn
you
how to
trying to
do
do? The
this.
club? All you gotta do is roll the club of Thugginish, choose the target, click submit, and bam, it works.
Off. Someone tell me in text if you guys don't mind. DM on Wes. I'll get Zal to tell me.
What?
Alrighty. Time, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to levitate the guy that's the furthest north. Try and keep him occupied.
He definitely fails that save.
Crowd control is one of the most valuable abilities any gamer can possess.
And I'm
Well
going
done.
to hide behind the horses. That's me.
Your contribution to this fight has been kind of like, well,
So that thing can essentially reach anyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 counting the wolf, so we'll roll die 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It decides that Henry looks tasty.
No.
So let's run over here next to Henry. and we'll take 3 swipes at Henry. Oh! Shard, you're up.
Right? What I need to do to see if I can tame one?
Pardon?
They're not tameable.
Oh, really?
At least wait until there's only one.
Try to picking up that warbler of yours on their heads.
Because I figured I'd go over and try to tame the one that's levitating up north, since nobody's directly trying to kill that one.
No, leave it alone. Kill the ones that are attacking people. The floating one's out of the business for a bit.
I'll run over here then and crack him with my war loot.
That misses. Looks like you changed your initiative there, Talicia. Alrighty. Anything else you want to do there, Shard? Do you want to move or?
Oh, wait a minute. If I move here, or would I be giving Talisian flanking?
That don't work in this game.
No, it doesn't work that doesn't work that way. And
oh, well, then screw it. I'll just stay then.
all right, Questor, this bear just knocked the hell out of you. It's standing in front of you, roaring at you, with its blood dripping off of its claws, and it's.
You know what? I think I'm going to head out. Can I move past the Minotaur?
Yes.
Alright. I think I still have. Yeah. Well, if I'm gonna die defending the wizard. Or monk. Whatever.
I appreciate that.
That's cool. That's brave. Good job.
Yeah.
You can still attack. You haven't moved too far to keep from attack.
Natural 20. Funk.
For that 1 damage, baby. Woo! Are they medium creatures or like creatures?
Roll another die.
Another what?
Die 12.
Die 12? Alright. Let me just.
Looks like you might have got its attention. That kind of hurt. This one's floating in the air, so it can't do anything. This one moves forward to Kaz and tries to give him some love.
Bring it.
I think it did.
He is. 10, 8. Looks like he did 26 points of damage to you.
That's exactly how many hit points I have.
So he knocks you to the ground unconscious.
Ow. I don't express that because I'm unconscious.
There's 4 targets here, but Zulamon knocked the ever-loving dog shit out of it, so I believe it's probably going to attack him, but I will roll to see. It can actually split its attacks. It's big enough to...
So wait, am I dead? Or like,
No,
what happens to this?
Just unconscious.
You're hovering on death's door.
If you had lost 1 more hit point, you would have started bleeding out for 9 rounds. 10 rounds.
Ouch. He
Interesting.
misses you. He misses you with his claw, one of his claws and one of his bites, but he knocks the poop out of you with one of the claws. For 11 damage, and then he gets a hug, since he rolled an 18 or better on his claw, which does 2 to 8 points of damage. Oh, damn, you're lucky. He took 2 points of damage from his hug.
So, question.
For a total of 13, Zulaman.
Is it realistic that I'm gonna take another action in the next little?
On your turn, yes. Zulaman. No, I'm sorry. Talisian, you're up. I apologize, but you can go ahead and roll your attack since you're doing it, or you can re-roll them.
Give me a second. Level 5. Okay, burning hands on it. Away from.
You kill it. Only had 2 hit points left.
Amps, keep that.
Even if it saves, it's dead. Kaz is unconscious. Zulaman, you're.
Okay, I'm gonna shield bash him and bite him. We got a shield
The one in
bash
front of
here.
you's dead.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm gonna charge down the next one. Okay, whoops. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way, and then this way, and then this way. This way, and this way. And hopefully knock the ever-loving dog shit out of this one.
There went the big move. So you're pretty fast on that.
-5 for
Cool.
29 damage.
Ooh, you hurt that thing pretty bad.
Eat shit, Snowl Bear.
Henry will turn to that one and take an attack with his 2-handed long sword. And he will drop it. It only had 6 hit points left.
I loosened it up for you.
With major authority. The one in front of you has been murdered. One is floating in air, and there's another one over there that's just knocked Kaz unconscious.
I'm rolling
He
it,
was
I'm
in a
rolling.
position to see that.
I moved 3 squares and then I rolled my attack roll, hit AC 7.
That will miss. You hit it, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Bounces off its thick hide. Kaim, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna slow that sumbitch down.
Very good. That one is dead. So Shard, you're. Are you there, Shard? He may be still redoing something with his computer, so we'll just say he's... That makes it your attack, Questor.
My attack. I can use two-weapon fighting as a ranger.
Yes.
Should have told me that option was available for me.
But you are -2 on the second attack.
Oh.
You might want to use your bow. You can fire it twice.
That's
And you get huge bonuses to hit and damage on it.
Well, I'm gonna sheath my sword, and I'm going to shoot with my what is it, a longbow or a short bow?
Long bow. You would get 2 shots with it at point blank.
All right, point blank. This target, the one that is slowed.
In first and second edition, bows are very powerful weapons. Unfortunately, that's a miss. You just rolled.
Damn it.
You rolled a 3. You get a second shot though. Same miss because you did max damage. Oh, and that hits. And do you wish to move any? You can move up to, I think, 20 feet? 20 or 30 feet?
I think I'm fine. I think I'll stay here.
This one's hovering about 20 feet in the air. This one, he gets to pick who he wants to go after. 1, 2, I'll just roll a die 8. Start with the top to bottom.
No.
It runs over here and decides it wants to get a little piece of kind.
No, leave me alone, you slow bastard.
I believe, even with your poor AC, those all 3 miss. What is your AC? 5?
5.
So 13 minus 5 is 8. It did hit you with 1 claw.
I believe
That guy,
I could
he
fly.
still gets 3 attacks when he's slowed?
No. So that second claw would have missed. Because he wouldn't have gotten to attack with it. So you take no damage at all.
Nice. That's why I slow the fuckers. Too lazy to hit me.
Kaz is still unconscious. Zulaman, you're up.
Do I get nothing? Can I not be like, no, I refuse to die?
He's just unconscious. Thankfully, you're not bleeding.
Murden, that one up there, is learning how to fly. He's taking after his owl ancestors, and he is probably not liking it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Should I hit him with a sling or something?
Kill the one on the ground, goddammit.
Okay.
Kill the one that can punch us, and then kill the one that can't hurt us.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Jesus Christ, this is simple.
Yeah, I can.
I'm on a spirit journey right now.
-3 for 19 damage.
I did my best. I absorbed so much damage
took
for you people.
You
Don't
took
worry,
a
go
big
away.
chunk out of him. And now Henry will reach over and touch Kaz. For 20 points, max healing on you.
I love
You're
you.
back at awake and conscious.
I awake. I'm like, whatever emotional problems you have with other people in your tribe, I will do everything in my power to assist you in reconciling.
Khaleesi.
Chromatic orb.
I assume the one that's still attacking, not the one that's floating in the air.
Yep. Paperwork.
Hey, you're the one who picked the wild mage.
Yeah, I know. Because they're fun.
Sorry,
I
who
enjoy it when you fear everybody.
who healed me? Who is responsible for bringing me back from the realms of death?
That was Henry the
Henry the
Healer.
Henry, my character has like a soul bond with you, as if Chewbacca had done.
And a blue orb goes flying from my hands and misses.
Did you remember the +4 to hit?
Oh, you? No, I did not.
There you
Might
go.
hit.
There you go. There you
DC
go.
4.
You always add +4 to hit anything that's slowed. Yeah.
Yep, the +4 does hit. The AC4 hits. So
It will take 11 points of damage. Needs to make a saving throw.
Or be paralyzed.
No,
Nice.
it takes 7 points. It takes 11 points of damage and is paralyzed for 7 rounds. A successful saving throw reduces the damage by half, or the time in half.
Slowed characters get a penalty to their saving
It
throws, right?
failed. It failed
Yeah, I
regardless
think-
of the penalty.
Yeah, I think they get like
It rolled a
-3 or
4.
4. Yeah.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't
It
think it does
failed.
with this spell,
Yep.
but yeah, it's now paralyzed for the next 7 rounds. And it took 11 points of damage.
What does paralyzed mean? Is he like
It
actually
means he
paralyzed?
cannot move for the
Yeah,
next
he can't move.
7 rounds.
So he can't
Which
punch
basically means
Now
y'all are
attack.
essentially out of combat. I mean, y'all can just gang up on him and coup de grace because y'all are no longer in combat because the other one is floating in the air.
you. Nice.
What- Can I still club this one that just got unconscious?
Paralyzed. Yeah.
Paralyzed. That's what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead.
I'd like to see if we can tame it.
Just hold off.
Because they're not tameable.
I'm gonna get out my fancy
I mean,
knife.
a lot of my characters don't do that, but this guy's
Many mages try to tame these beasts. They're not tameable.
I mean, it's D&D. You can if the dice are with you, crazy crap can happen.
I'm saying this in character.
I'm gonna take my fancy knife of throwing and start practicing. Get some target practice in on this sucker.
Essentially, y'all can coup de grace it because you're now technically out of combat since nothing can attack you, and there's only one creature left, and it's almost 40 feet in the air now. Are you going to just wait for it to float? How long does your levitate last? One round per?
Yeah, 5 rounds.
So it will fall 50 feet to the ground. After 5 rounds, that will be 5d6.
Good thing you changed that.
Well, not for y'all, because it would have killed it for sure. It takes 10 points of damage when it hits the ground, and it's still alive. Of course, y'all could have taken arrow shots at it during that 5 rounds, and I'm going to assume you will kill it.
No, I was talking about. That's good.
I mean,
I was
that's
thinking about
5
before.
rounds of daggers and throwing daggers and hurling spells and 10 arrow attacks per arrow shooter. I mean, that's 20 arrow shots between Questor and Henry. I'm for sure it's dead.
No, as I was talking about how you were doing falling damage initially by using Gygax's intended damage system.
That's what I prefer to use. Falling damage should hurt. Falling 60 feet should just about kill you. Because in real life, it would kill you. but did not include it in the rules like I had thought I had, so we'll just go default to the Player's Edition, Player's Handbook. Y'all have defeated 4 owl bears.
Are there any interesting? I don't know. And then
Owlbears suck. They don't hold on to treasure. They don't fucking have any.
Yeah,
like,
you found
stealth
some
components.
bones around here.
Yeah.
Is there any indication that there might be some owlbear cubs or chicks or whatever they have as babies in the area?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. 'Cause
No.
maybe they.
Wherever they are layering at, you cannot find it. It doesn't appear to be in this area.
Ranger, follow the footprints.
Yeah. Can Kaz follow his nose, or a ranger follow the prints or something? Backtrack it.
You can attempt to roll it. Like I said, it's a considerable distance away.
Well, that's not my skill set, but I would appreciate the ranger having a look-see.
Sure. I mean,
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
There's a big difference between 57 and 10.
what the hell do I have to?
D20.
D20? Alright.
Yeah, at 60 feet, it maxes out at 20 die 6, and then starting at 70, and every 20 feet thereafter, you have to make a death save or die on impact, regardless of the number of hit points. So at 70, 90, 110, 130, etc., you have to make a death save for each of those. So if you fell 130, you'd have to make 4 death saves.
Jesus.
Because the thought is that when you land, you break your neck and it kills you instantly.
Gygax is brutal.
Well, now
Yep.
falling down, that's realistic. That's much more realistic. Do you know how unlikely it is to survive a 3-story fall? I mean, that's like a 1 in 100 chance of surviving that. And even if you do, both your legs, your pelvis, and your spine are completely shattered. It'll take 6 years worth of surgeries for you to ever walk again, and you probably won't. If you're not
What you land
paralyzed.
on too.
And that's just 36 feet. You fall 60 feet, it's almost going to kill you every time. Just about. That's 5 stories.
True, but people have walked.
You jump out of a
in,
5-story
walked-
building, you die. I've personally seen what happens when a person jumps out of a 7-story building. They bounce once and hit the ground and splat.
Gross.
Yeah, but people have survived parachute failures.
Not a lot. Maybe 3 people in history have survived parachute failure.
There's been quite a few people.
Well, you could roll all ones.
But every single
Oh,
one.
Yeah.
You have to remember too, a parachute failure is that they slowed down a bit before the parachute failed, found ways of slowing their descent, so they weren't necessarily going at terminal velocity.
And if they were really lucky, they passed out a few, 20 or 30 feet before impact, so their body loosened up when they hit the ground, so it didn't do as much damage.
Yeah. Or they managed to.
They hit
smash-
snow or loose sand or water.
Yeah, there's always outliers. With 7 billion people on the planet, there's always outliers to anything. But you can round a lot of things up to essentially 100%. Like even if there's like.
Oh yeah, 99.99999. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
There
I definitely
is
agree.
a
that
lady from 19. Basically, she's a Serbian
Is that the one that fell into
flight
the
attendant
greenhouse
who
and walked
survived
away?
a fall of 33,000 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Into water.
Like
No. Into land.
that might be the one that like fell through like a greenhouse roof and the glass slowed him down something. But yeah.
Yeah, people watch too many movies and think they're real, where people fall 40 and 50 feet and survive it. That's bullshit. People don't survive those kind of falls. I'm an ER nurse. I promise you. I've seen more than one person die from falls. A guy fell off his regular roof on Christmas Day, trying to adjust his antenna. He was drunk and fell off of it, and it killed him when he hit the ground.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
landed
shoot,
headfirst, broke
you
his
can-
neck, and it killed him. And that was only a 12-foot fall.
yeah.
I mean, shoot, you can trip and fall and kill yourself depending on how you land. Because if you land on your
Yes,
face,
we had
then you
a
can
we
push that bone
had a-
on
we had a-
the bridge of your nose into your brain.
we had a lady who fell at the nursing home. She was a dementia patient. You know, they wander a lot, and they'll just walk and walk and walk till they're exhausted. She tripped on the carpet, fell and hit her head against the steel fire door, and it broke her neck. She died on impact. Her head would flop back and forth like a rag doll.
Gross.
Because that's
But
why
she,
my mom
but she
always
was
taught.
old and had osteoporosis too, so that probably added.
Yeah, but still, like, that's like my mom always said to me, like, if I was to ever defend myself, try not to do an uppercut into somebody's nose because that the bone at the top of their bridge of their nose is not fully attached, so that thing can dislodge and go into your brain.
Yeah.
So, after a few more hours of traveling, y'all will reach the road. I'm not gonna do that encounter.
There's a tiger kung fu move that forces the entire nose into the brain cavity.
And I'm assuming we will end here since it's after midnight.
Yeah,
If so,
seems
thank
reasonable.
you, Wesley.
Yes, thank you very
Oh,
much.
my pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry the owlbears are lethal. They are meant to be. They are they're one of those iconic creatures of D&D, so they're supposed to be dangerous.
They're
Yeah.
vicious. Everybody made it out alive ultimately, I think. But
Just barely. They did
Yeah.
some really low damage rolls.
Taliesin was severely damaged too, but luckily we had the Henry the Healer.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be a different party without Henry. It'd be full of corpses.
Well, nobody's.
Well, the few times I get in combat and it
We don't have anybody consistently showing up playing a cleric, so I'm just having to include somebody in the party who can heal as an NPC.
And I'm glad you do it.
So to those of you who are regular or new, that I'm still getting to know you guys, I'm gold, but looking forward to playing some more with you. Thanks for bringing me into the game.
My pleasure. Glad to have you.
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
following
and
your offerings
some
for
point during the week, I want to meet with the to do a quick little go over on my character sheet because I think certain things may not be 100% set up properly.
What's that? I've got time.
Not entirely certain.
I know Taliesin has to go to work, so he probably needs to go.
Because I'm not entirely
Okay,
certain in that I've got like everything like in there like the way it's supposed to be or anything like that. And so I would definitely like a quick little like over to make sure all that's right. Also, I never figured out how to do the damage after taking any kind of rest. I still have the damage from my first session.
you just basically usually after each session we usually are full hit points.
Didn't catch what you
Let's
said.
see.
Edit.
I guess they fall under rogues, so roll me 2 die 3 and add 8 to.
D3 you said?
Yep.
To what?
/R space 2D3.
/R space 2.
You did something wrong there. It's supposed to be space /R and then type a space 2 and the letter D and 3.
Well, see, that's the problem. Discord's cutting you off before you did the last part.
/R space 2D3.
So plus 10 plus
No, I didn't do that.
4, be 19 more. So you have 31 hit points instead of 14. And I believe you're 33, so that would put your THAC0 at 18, yeah. 18 and then I'll have to look up Bard thing to see how many spells per day you would have. But you'd have a couple more spells other than just shield and magic missile.
Because I knew that wasn't looking right. I know, that this is different than 5e, but 2 spells was a little bit low.
Did what? Did what?
Yes, I've actually gotten into playing 5e. The little server I'm on, they do a lot of arena combat because most of them don't know how to run adventures. And when they found out I've been running adventures for 20 years, they've gotten me to start importing some of the old modules into 5e, which is I'm finding to be a lot of fun.
Oh, neat.
Interesting.
So, I was like, it would be really neat.
I'm just about done with White Plume Mountain, and then I'm going to do Against the Giants next.
Against the Giants.
That's already been done.
Yeah, Roll20 has a whole implementation of that. Are you going to do it yourself or just?
Oh, they already set it up? They already converted it all the way over?
That was one of the things.
It's $55, but I mean that would.
Tales from the
paying $55.
I know, but it's going to cost you more than in hours to set it up, though. But it is your choice.
I think he's got more hours to spare than cash.
Yeah,
I know I do.
If that, yeah, when you, yeah.
Tales of the Yawning Portal.
I have a quick question. For the experience that you posted before, is that the last session or the last 2 sessions?
The last 2 put together.
Okay, thank you.
I guess the Giants was in Tales of the Yawning Portal. You can get the entire thing or the components.
Anybody got time to help me set up a character?
I unfortunately have to get up for work in about 4 hours, so I'm probably gonna take off.
I'm literally actively frying chicken as I'm doing the last of this game, so.
Have a good night, guys. See you next week.
Good night.
Take it easy, man.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, well, I think Wes would be best to help.
Who is that? Needs help setting up a character sheet?
That what?
Yeah, Wesley, it's Wicked.
Hey, Paladin.
what's up, man?
Paladin with 41,000 XP is level 6.
Just wanted to say I've been a lot going on here. That's why I haven't been in. So
I understand, man.
I think I actually started setting up a sheet.
Hey, Wicked, what's up, dude?
What's up, Gold? How you doing?
Good, bro. Good to see you pop in, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Hope to play with you again sometime. I started playing in Wesley's game like 2 weeks ago.
Cool. I was supposed to. I think so about that time, but like I said, shit ton going on here, so I couldn't do it. So, but I may in the future.
Stay in the group, bro. good to hear from you, man. I see you online sometimes, and I'm glad to see you around.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I guess I misprinted it. You should be 6th level and not 5th level. Sorry about that.
Thanks for DMing, Wes. See ya.
No problem. I hope you enjoyed it.
See you next weekend. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye. And for our viewers, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching live on Twitch, please hit that heart-shaped button at the top of the screen. It's the follow button. And then if you have, like a mobile device or something, you can sign up for mobile push notifications. So you can receive a notification every time we go live. I usually go live at least 3 times a week. Friday nights I play AD&D 2nd Edition Mystara setting in Mark's campaign. And then Saturdays I play I DM actually on Saturdays, my homebrew game, the Orb of Solnod Hex, and then Sunday nights I always play this game, Thunder Rift. I believe this is AD&D 2nd Edition with some 5th Edition elements, as well as some Pathfinder stuff, and 1st Edition stuff, and OD&D stuff, and 3rd Edition stuff. It's basically all the editions kind of wrapped up into one. Wes isn't really running one edition. I think he kind of balls them all up together. But, yeah, interesting game. For watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. I've been uploading VODs to YouTube for about 3 years, and I don't even have 75 followers yet, so yeah, it'd be great to get 75 subscribers. Maybe 100 someday. Hey, someday. But again, thanks for watching, and if you're interested in watching Solnod Hex, stay tuned for reruns immediately after this stream is over. I'm going to set up a rerun of last weekend's session, followed by this weekend's session, and then those will be followed up by some Mystara and then Thunder Rift. So again, thanks for watching and have a good night.